I am Sam Spurs for Life, and I'm joined by Brezzy Page here. We obviously have a very sad announcement. Well, it's been going around all day, as people may already have heard. The passing of Claude from AFTV. Claude Callegari. I started watching AFTV around about 2016, and as a rival Spurs fan, you tuned in to see Arsenal in meltdown. But Claude was always a really real fan. He was passionate, he ranted, he raved, but he loved Arsenal. He was one of those people that you don't know, but you know, and that's testament to him as a person. There's been a lot of speculation, obviously, with the surrounding him leaving AFT, and that's all been documented. But ultimately, we've lost a real fan today, and it does pain. And as I said, even as a Spurs fan, you know, I put things like this aside. He was a real watchable character, and he will be sadly missed by all. I'm sure everybody out there who has any sort of fan channel should be in awe of this person, because he was one of the originators. You know, he came on screen just as a person who wanted to watch games and watch football, and he gave his heart and poured his heart out, and he will be sadly missed. 58 years of age, and yeah, he's gone too soon. Rest in peace, Claude. We will miss you. Breezy, as an Arsenal fan, I'm pretty sure you would want to say something regarding the situation, and obviously Claude as a fan, a fellow fan who was well known to many, not just Arsenal fans, but well known to a lot of people. What have you got to say about obviously the tragic news that we've heard today?
When I first heard about it, I could not believe it. I was at work and my phone was going off, and I was just like, you know when you kind of get that feeling like, oh, no, it's just probably sort of clickbait. Like, nah. And then I got more and more messages from it. And I'm like, really? I got into a little bit more detail on it, and I was just like, wow. I was just shocked, because, you know, whenever you talk about Arsenal or AFTV, you know, he's one of the first names that gets mentioned. And he was actually one of the first people I watched on AFTV, and he was the one that actually got me hooked into football shows. And, you know, I started watching AFTV from that go, and I was watching every show, even with him. And when he left AFTV, I still watched him. He was just wow. For me, he was just a really nice guy, a very, very passionate fan. And I remember the video when we won the FA Cup. You know, it was the 9-year drought finally ended, and you can just see from that one clip, he was just such a passionate football fan, passionate Arsenal fan. And I think we've definitely had a very, very top bloke, leave early. And, I wish his family, wish AFTV all the best, and I really hope he's looking down in a happier place.
Yeah, we wish his family the best, because it's out of the blue, and when things like that happen, it's just you don't know what to do. The amount of tributes that are pouring out kind of gives a lot of indication as to how people perceive them. Because what I really liked about Claude, yeah, there was the fallout with AFTV, but he went off and did his own thing. But he would almost appear on anybody. He didn't realize how big he was as a character, but I saw him on people who didn't have any sort of subscribers. He would go on there and talk with them. He probably was a little bit naive to the fact that he was so well known, and his almost double act that he did with Ty was real classic TV. And I used to watch that I used to enjoy watching it, and I'll even secretly watch it sometimes when Arsenal did win, when you don't have to really watch it as a Spurs fan. That's how much I enjoyed watching that Claude and Ty show. And again, it's a real sad thing. And like I said, he was a real voice of reason, I think he called himself, but he was a real voice of the people, and he will always for me be synonymous with AFTV. When as I said, the same thing for me, I started watching AFT, and he was one of the first characters that I saw, him and Ty, and it was just some real comical stuff, but entertaining, but real passion from the heart, sort of football supporters. And yeah, we need to have good memories about that.